What's the funniest way you've outsmarted your parents' rules? My mom believed every rule needed a loophole-proof solution. Unfortunately for her, she raised me. When I was 15, she created what she proudly called the Screen Time Agreement. It wasn't just a list of rules. It was 6 printed pages in a binder. She even highlighted important sections. Rule number 1, no phone during dinner. Fair enough, so I started bringing my smartwatch instead. I'd casually check messages while pretending to see what time it was. One night, Mom caught me smiling. Who are you texting? I'm not. I held up my empty hands. The rule says no phone. The next day, the binder got an update. No electronic devices during dinner. Okay, challenge accepted. The following week, I started writing tiny notes before dinner. My best friend and I hid them around the kitchen. I'd accidentally discover one every few minutes. Mom finally asked, "Why do you keep finding paper?" I shrugged. The rule only banned electronics. Dad almost choked on his mashed potatoes trying not to laugh. Rule number 2, no staying up past 10 on school nights. So every night at 9:58, I'd brush my teeth, put on pajamas, climb into bed. Mom would peek in, smile proudly, and say goodnight. The moment I heard her bedroom door close, I'd open my laptop underneath the blanket. Technically, I had gone to bed before 10. Mom eventually caught the glow from under my door. The binder became thicker. Rule number 3, lights out means sleep. Fine. I downloaded audiobooks. Now I was lying perfectly still in complete darkness, listening to fantasy novels until midnight. When Mom asked why I looked tired every morning, I honestly answered, I've been in bed since 10, which was completely true. Rule number 4, no desserts before finishing vegetables. The next evening, I quietly blended steamed broccoli into a smoothie with pineapple, drank it in one gulp, then reached for the brownies. Mom stared at the empty glass. What was that? My vegetables. Dad had to leave the room because he couldn't stop laughing. Rule number 5, no friends over unless you ask first. So instead, we all studied together on the front porch. Technically, nobody ever came inside. One Saturday, Mom came home to find 7 teenagers sitting on lawn chairs doing homework in the driveway. Someone had even brought a folding table. She looked at me. Seriously? You said they couldn't come in. She pinched the bridge of her nose. Rule number 6 was my favorite. After months of updating the binder, Mom proudly announced, no more loopholes. From now on, you'll know what I mean. The next weekend, she texted me, be home at a reasonable time. I came home at exactly 10:17. She opened the door. Why 10:17? I smiled. It felt reasonable. She couldn't even argue because she'd never defined reasonable. The following Friday, she handed me a brand new binder. I opened it. Every page was blank. Confused, I looked up. Mom smiled. I finally figured it out. You'll always beat the rules. So instead, I'm just going to trust you. That was somehow way scarier than the binder. I actually started following the rules after that, mostly because it wasn't nearly as fun outsmarting someone who'd stopped trying to outsmart me. Years later, my mom still tells everyone the same thing. I didn't raise a rebellious daughter. I accidentally raised a contract lawyer.